I'm thrilled to be back at work, so...
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
All right. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman. It's a great day to be alive on this Tuesday, live from Left Sports Bar and Grill at the Wisconsin State Fair. Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace, and he's wearing a cool shirt. Why don't you show everybody, Kyle?
Oh, yes, I am wearing a very cool shirt. You know the Brewers hooked me up with all the exclusive, and I have on the exclusive Mizorowski, the Miz shirt that the first 25,000 fans who attend the game on Sunday, August 12th will get this Miz shirt. All you got to do is go to brewers.com/tickets. That's brewers.com/tickets to get this incredible The Miz shirt. I'm the belle of the ball today at the Wisconsin State Fair.
You're a walking promo, Kyle
No,
Wallace.
I got the exclusive. The Brewers are cold. They got all the best giveaways, man, and this is one of them.
What did I say that's wrong about you being a walking promo?
For the Brewers, I am.
You should be so happy to be a promo.
It wasn't a slight.
No.
Man, you were already on the defense.
They think I'm so handsome.
All
they
right.
think I'm
now
so
we've gone
popular.
too far.
They think I look so good that they make sure they give me all the good that folks can win. That win, not win, but get when they go to the Brewers game.
Brad Nortman.
I'm curious, Kyle.
Yes, sir.
Would you trade your cozy relationship with the Brewers Pro Shop for the Packer Pro Shop?
Hell no.
Oh, wow.
Hell no.
Kyle Wallace, loyal to a
Bumps
fault.
the Packers Pro Shop.
Wow.
Bump
And that is the final nail in the coffin.
I love the Packers Pro Shop, and as an owner, I wish we would have more swag. The Brewers got swag between all the uniforms. Growing
The
up
giveaways.
Growing up as a Brewers fan, they didn't have all the different alternate jerseys.
No.
They even made a grill cool. They have a grill jersey that they made cool. Y'all know that the Brewers got all the great alternates.
Yeah, I still see the flags. I still see the hats. I mean, they've done some really cool, unique things
iconic.
with their colors and all things associated with the Milwaukee Brewers. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. List is more. See us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I'm just going to put out there right now. I'm playing hurt today, guys. I'm playing hurt today.
Oh, look at us. We're all injured a little bit.
Well, no. I went to the podiatrist.
Oh.
They numbed up my toe
How do
so
you say
much.
it?
Podiatrist?
Oh, yeah, I thought you said it funny.
No, I think I said it right.
Yeah.
No, you said
And
it right.
she cut out a good quarter of an inch of my left pig toenail.
Dang, from the top of it?
From the top down. From the bottom up.
When you say
That poor podiatrist. Oh, gosh.
She told me she's done this 5,000 times.
She said them was the worst dogs she ever seen.
One of the worst. Yes, Alex Strofe.
Left
What did we get wrong?
pig toenail?
Left big toenail.
Big. I thought you said pig, like this little piggy went to the market, and I was very
No,
you know his lip
It
is
probably
messed
did
up
look
right
like a-
now.
Yeah, you were there for that, right, Strofe? From Benny Brust getting the paddle to the face?
Yeah, I hit such a close shot to the outside out of bounds marker. It ended up going out of bounds, but nice reflex by him and unfortunate injury
Strofe,
again.
where were you in this chaos, though? Because you need to be protecting this man from himself for the wedding coming up. We already decided we need to wrap him in bubble wrap.
I mean, I agree, but I'm not the one that signed him up to play pickleball. He was playing against me and one other guy, and I hit a shot that went out of bounds, and he pulled up his paddle and smoked himself in the face. There's not much I can do about that.
I should have known you were going to hit out of bounds, so you stink at everything.
No.
Wow.
Last
deflection.
time I checked, Benny, when we were on the same team, what was our record?
It's because I've never lost when I played with you, or anybody for that matter.
Well, that's not true. You've definitely lost and you've played with people not named Alex Strofe.
No, that's not true. I mean, maybe lost a game, but never a set.
Have you two played one-on-one yet?
It's not worth my time.
Oh, come on. I want to see it.
If you want to come down and watch it, I'll play them.
It's undetermined who would win until you actually face one another.
No, Bray, it's not gonna work.
I need
because
to wait.
one-on-one.
I need to wait for the wildfire smoke to clear before I play pickleball again.
One-on-one in pickleball, there is a lot more movement and a lot more on you.
Oh.
And in 2-on-2, there are times where I'll just put it right over the net softly because Strofe will stand with his cement feet, and next thing you know, he starts running after the ball, and it bounces twice because his reflexes don't know how to connect with his body, and then the neurons don't fire.
Wow.
It just doesn't work.
You're being rude for no reason.
Is it rude or is it honest?
No, I don't think it's honest because I played well on Saturday.
Just because you played well doesn't mean that you struggle when the ball is hit in places where you have to move your feet.
But I'm lanky. I can get there.
but you didn't. And
But I
Kyle
did.
Wallace, now you're crying wolf about these wildfires?
No, I'm right there with Stroh. My chest hurts.
Oh, you guys are so soft.
No, my lungs hurt. I might listen.
KBN Nation.
I might
claimed-
declare war on Ontario, Canada, Toronto, Canada, because I can't breathe.
The amount of faces at the Wisconsin State
Yeah, it
Fair
just turned.
because they didn't know the context.
They said war with Canada.
War with Canada.
Are they reporting the
Is that
news?
ESPN or is that worldwide news?
The Maple Leaf will be destroyed.
Wow. Kyle, you need to apologize to Alex Stroh right now, because yesterday you
And KBN
drug
Nation,
him through
Brad.
the flames.
No,
KBN Nation
no.
drug Alex
Apologize.
Stroh through the flames.
No,
Now
no.
Kyle is here though.
Thank you. That's the difference. I fought through my battle. Like I'm winded. When I talk, I'm winded. I'm short of breath. But I'm still here because I care about KBN Nation. See, Stroh, on the other hand, if you give the boy an inch, he'll take a mile. And that's exactly what he did yesterday. There is no way in the world he went from not being able to speak to be able to speak very clearly yesterday. Ain't no way in the world.
Chef Ed chimes in. He's at work and went to the bathroom because he just wanted to say, Brewers! Joe and the Boonies, you did call it. You said Ben would have a swollen ankle from basketball. He was half right. He had a foot issue.
Yeah.
I've had this one lingering for 7 years, and I finally got to do it.
This is it. We're in the clear. There's no more competitive
you guys got put
outlets
out
before
yesterday, right?
before the wedding, right?
The only thing that is planned of an activity is golf Thursday morning, the day of the rehearsal. And the
Oh, no.
Well, that's fairly
That's
safe.
common. I've
cut
talked
himself the
Stephen
last time he
Gruber
went golf.
of
He what?
of
He
Gruber
cut
Law
himself.
Offices.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but that was like a big time like drinking event, like big time. There was some influence that led me to potentially tripping. Hopefully, the statute of limitations have passed since I
You
got
also
Didn't
broke
do
your
anything illegal. What do you mean the statute of
minute.
limitations?
But you shouldn't say. You should take that all off the record.
No, it's fine. I told
There-
the insurance company I had some stuff to drink, but there was a tablecloth waving in the wind that was dangerous that I slipped on while holding a plate and then fell, and the plate broke and it went into my wrist.
So
and I
wait,
ended up
you
getting 8 stitches.
That is
What does that
utterly
have to do with the
remarkable.
statute of
Sue somebody.
limitations?
I didn't
because of
sue
your
them. They called
clumsiness?
me. They wanted to settle. They called me, and I was like, "What? You guys
there-
are trying,
was there
you
any-
guys are trying to pay me?"
Was there any part of you that thought about lurking and being like, you know what, I'm going to put forth some legal action?
Well,
Or when they
Brad, when
Wait a
they
minute.
called me, I was like, wait. do I take this money or do I? Ow! Ow! It's coming back.
Wait a minute. Did you,
It's throbbing.
I'm trying to get this clear.
My arm fell off.
The place that you were at called you to say, hey, we want to settle?
The place that I was at had their insurance company call me to make sure that I was taken care of, so I wouldn't go after them.
So for those who haven't heard the story, Ben,
We'll take it back a little bit.
Just
Let's
tell
go back.
us the story.
Let's go back to August.
Because there might be new listeners
His
that haven't heard
clumsiness
this.
gets him paid,
Dude,
dude.
it gets him everywhere. He never pays
What?
the price, and he gets rewarded
are
for
you
it.
guys mad?
It's ridiculous.
August
He'll
of
never learn.
2023. August of 2023. My brother had me at his member guest down in the suburbs of Chicago. Had a great day on the course. Casually having a great time, and there was a great
Casually.
buffet at around 5 o'clock. Love a good buffet after
yeah,
a great day at the
sure.
course. I was the first because no one wants to be the first to go through the buffet line, and I'm not going to be one of those people. Like I don't care. I can be first. I'll get the party started for everyone. So I have a full plate, and then I get to the last section, which is steaks, and I was like, well, I'm not leaving without a steak. So I put the steak on top of all of the things I had in my plate.
of course.
I had two hands with the plate.
Too heavy. Didn't have
And
balance.
it was a very, very windy day. 25 mile, 30,
This was outside.
30 mile,
We were outside.
mile gusts.
Okay.
And the tablecloth was flapping towards the way that I was walking through the buffet line.
So you
And it
didn't
was
move
flapping.
around.
It
Why
was
did you walk
flapping. It
around
was
it?
flapping. Because I was focused on getting the food. It's not my job to worry about it. And I had stepped on the tablecloth, slipped, went to my knee, tried to save the plate with two hands. I was like, I ain't saving the. I just did all this work. I'm not letting the plate go down. Two hands, plate breaks, the plate shatters, goes right into my wrist, which you can see, Kyle, 'cause it's hard to see on stream.
Yeah.
8 stitches. It was wide open. Then my
The
brother
plates.
tried to be a hero and drive me to the hospital. I said, yo, I'm doing fine. I just need some water. He reaches across my body for a water in the right driver's door little side pocket. I'm holding my arm, stopping the bleeding. He pours the water into my mouth. It is hotter than Hades. And I go, oh man, I'm out. Like I'm out. I'm out. And I hear my brother going, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. And I said, I'm out. I passed out.
You passed out?
Yeah, I passed out. I had a cut in my arm. He gave me
8 stitches?
He gave me hot water on the way to the hospital with an open wound.
Oh,
and then he panics, calls 911. I get taken from the emergency vehicle to the doctor, and then they stitched me up, and then I got a call.
Wow.
An unexpected call. And they said, we're willing to pay you X. And I was like, you're willing to pay me?
Wow.
Oh. Am I hurt more?
Yeah. This is why that's an unbelievable story. It's just another chapter in the tale of Ben Brust.
Brad,
no, the rich get richer. I feel like that happens.
I feel like Brad wants me to get severely injured.
I don't want it. I just want you to take inventory of your life so far and say it's been a remarkable journey of just small injuries.
You know what? I went to therapy today, Brad, and she told me I've shown a lot of growth over the last 5 years.
You have shown. I love Ben Brust, but boy, oh boy.
I love Ben.
I love Ben, but maybe it's time. You've got a daughter. You're about to be a husband. You're already a fiance and a critical part of KBN. We need you safe, sound, fully bodied, and no longer injured. Because I'm seeing a trend, Ben. Lips and ankles and cuts and toes. Concussions.
He's got.
I did have a concussion.
Concussions.
You've gotten stitches 3 times this year.
3 times in 7 months.
I mean, Kyle,
I think I've hit my max payout.
Most people don't get stitches. A lot of people don't get stitches ever in their life.
I know. Isn't that fascinating? And they're all just minor cosmetic.
Wow.
That is quite interesting.
I actually make Strofe look athletic sometimes.
No, you still no.
It's remarkable.
Yeah, even when I'm hurt, I look athletic.
Elite D1 athlete, and this is what we become.
The state of Wisconsin here today is more athletic than Strofe. And we know what we're seeing at the state fair.
Okay, wow, yeah, I'm seeing something.
I'm seeing a lot.
That man on 4 wheels can outrun Strofe.
Strofe catching strays, even though he's just recovering from the wildfires of Canada.
Yeah.
That's it. Allegedly, that's all that happened. Nothing to do with maybe a trip to Potawatomi. 800-990-3776 live from the Wisconsin State Fair. Matt LaFleur coy, as he always is, at the podium. We'll get to the Brewers. We have Mark Tauscher joining us later. Are you smarter than Ben Brust? And Kyle, you can talk.
Dirty D,
you're up on the Carbless Talking text line, 800-990-3776.
Ben, are you just extremely clumsy?
Yes, Dirty D. I think reading between the lines, I think that's a fair judgment.
Do you want to know why your brother probably gave you hot water?
Because he's stupid.
He wanted to end it.
No, it's probably because, damn, he's a Packer fan. I'm going to get his ass back.
Oh, wow. This is the only way to retaliate.
I will say, never claimed to be a Packer fan. My favorite team is who I bet on. More from the Wisconsin State Fair. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Love you.
What?
Love you.
Love you too.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's Ben Brust from KBN. Join us live at IKEA Oak Creek on Friday, August 8th from 2 to 5 p.m. We're bringing the fun, and IKEA's bringing the flavor with their summer barbecue bash. From 4 to 7 p.m., IKEA family members can feast on a buffet packed with barbecue classics, and yes, there's a little Swedish twist too. All for just $5. Not an IKEA family member yet? No worries. Sign up online for free today. Get all the tasty details at Oak Creek IKEA store page on IKEA.com/US. See you there.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Choose from payments as low as $99 a month or 12 months with no payments and no interest, plus a free in-home window and energy assessment. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
At Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber Real Estate Services, we believe in the human side of real estate. For us, it's faith, family, and friends in that order. We live that every single day. We move fast, negotiate with confidence, and communicate clearly so our clients win. We operate from a place of gratitude, having donated nearly $200,000 back to our community since 2020. You deserve a team that delivers a luxury experience no matter the price point. Tony Wendorf & Associates, trusted knowledge, superior service. Contact us today at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
1, 2,
3 into the 4. Avondale Roofing is knocking on your door. Leaking roof? Man, that's a shame. Call the real pros. We running this game. We patch it, thatch it, no need to stress. Our crew shows up and cleans up the mess. No drips, no drafts, no drama at all. Just tight new shingles, then a leak-proof hall. Hey.
It's nothing but Avondale, baby. They keep it dry when the weather gets crazy. Hey.
Visit AvondaleRoofing.com. That is AvondaleRoofing.com.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic.
Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds, flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water.
Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular.
The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature
will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman.
Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist,
the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's.
We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious crash? It's free. Yes, free. As in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. Not sure if you have a case? Call our team at Gruber Law Offices today. Your first call and your first consultation are always free. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. If you've been seriously injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Panic strikes as you realize on Wednesday that Thursday is your anniversary. The reservations being secured.
We'll see you at 8.
The gift being purchased. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with early pay up to 2 days early on direct deposits. So even though they call you Last Minute Lisa, we'll make your last minute scrambling a bit easier. You've got this with early pay from Associated Bank. See AssociatedBank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
From the mess to the masses.
You ready, Brad?
Yeah.
It's Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin, live from the Wisconsin State Fair at Left's Sports Bar and Grill. We're going to have some great food coming in anytime. Would be great, but they've been pretty prompt on everything, and the food yesterday was delicious.
It sure
and
was.
Some specials coming today, I hear.
Oh, yeah,
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
Well, I can't wait to try it.
On the Carbless Talk and Text line, where you can get in the show, 800-990-3776. Less is more. Our guy, Taylor in Waukesha, was a little quiet yesterday. I didn't hear from him. Strofe is the type of guy.
Oh, boy.
Who goes to the state fair and brags about how many goldfish he won.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I see it. I'm not going to lie. I see it. He's bringing home 3 goldfish bags.
Baby, look,
we got to get some fish feeder. You know,
got to name them.
Yeah, we got to name them.
You should have seen me. I was just killing out there, and I wanted some goldfish.
I threw the ring on the bottle. I threw the ring on the bottle, and then I went home. My lungs hurt. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman. Ricochet shot at the end there, Strofe. I'll own that. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Matt LaFleur has addressed kind of the situation for the Green Bay Packers as they head into preseason. Now, game 1 is coming, and it's not traditional to see starters game 1. It's usually a week 2 thing for a series or 2, depending. But you have different styles across the league, and here's the way Matt LaFleur addressed the media about how he's going to approach preseason.
Have you made any determination on Jordan and some of the starters for Saturday?
Yes.
And that is?
Well, I mean, they're football players, so everybody's got to go into it expecting to play.
I mean, when I hear this, I get what Matt LaFleur is trying to do. Keep everybody on his toes. get the guy's mindset into it. But I don't like this personally. I think it's not like you're game planning against the New York Jets coming up here, trying to be coy, trying to do things where it's like, oh, are they going to play or not? These are professionals. These are guys that are trying to figure out how to take care of their bodies. And he should just come out and say, yes, they're playing. No, they're not, because here are the reasons why. All of the other coaches around the leagues are doing this, like the Kevin O'Connell with the Vikings and Zach Taylor with the Cincinnati Bengals, where they're laying out, this is what we're doing, and here's why we're doing it. I feel like Matt LaFleur is trying to address the whole, hey, this team doesn't have a tough culture, and you got to be hard on them, and we got to increase toughness. I think this is his way of trying to do that. I think he's going about it the completely wrong way. Like Brian Balaga said when we had that, you develop toughness from the guys in the locker room, the guys that you target. It's more of a personality trait, and having that be consistent throughout. But to be coy about, are they playing? Are they not playing? They're football players, so they better be ready. These guys are professionals. They know how to take care of their body. They want to know how to approach things. Just tell them yes or no. And even the media, tell them yes or no they are playing. This whole, well, I don't know, they're football players. It just rubs me the wrong way when you're trying to build a serious preseason regimen.
No, I just think it's stupid that Matt LaFleur is playing this game. I think the Green Bay Packers should play a couple snaps. Their starters should play a couple snaps in the preseason. When I think about it, I look at some of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Guess what? Not Joe Burrow. Guess what? When you talk about Josh Allen plays during the preseason. When you talk about Patrick Mahomes, he plays some snaps in the preseason. If MVP talent caliber type guys are taking snaps in the preseason, I think a guy like Jordan Love should be taking some snaps in the preseason. And let's be honest, this offense, though they were good last year, there was a lot of disjointedness and there wasn't a lot of cohesion amongst this offense. So I would love for the Green Bay Packers to put their guys on the field and kind of have an opportunity to compete against somebody in an actual real football game. Those real snaps matter. I don't want the Green Bay Packers walking in against the Detroit Lions with the first time that they're taking real live snaps as an offense. They got something to prove this year, and they should prove it in preseason and smack somebody in the mouth. Just do 1 or 2 series and move on and get ready for the season. But
well,
I do not.
I think Kyle's gone a little bit too far with needing to smack somebody in the mouth in preseason.
No, you should.
For a series, it's about making sure that you're lined up in the right places, your cadence is right, your offensive line that has a lot of movement, a lot of changes, and like smacking somebody. What are you going to do? Win a game in one series?
It's not even about that, but it's about a mentality.
But real quick, I do want to ask 800-990-3776. If you were Matt LaFleur, if you were coaching the Green Bay Packers, would you play the starters in preseason? Because there are conversations. I saw Pete Carroll didn't fully address whether starters would play or not per Tom Pelissero and Ian Rappaport.
Those losers need to be playing for sure.
I want to know 800-990-3776 what you would do if you would play the starters, because Kyle wants to win the whole game with the whole starters playing the whole game.
Oh, okay.
I'm with Kyle. I would play the starters. I know when I played, no one was exempt from it. Cam would play in the preseason, and Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis and all the guys, right? And there's a reason.
You're old.
Yeah, we are. I'm part of the old, more rougher, tougher NFL regimen. But when it comes down to it, it's really hard to replicate how a game feels, whether it be pre-game, going through your process, getting ready to play, and actually taking the field. I'm sorry, but it's just not the same as joint practices. On joint practices, it's a very controlled environment. You have coaches on the field. Coaches are, oh no, whistle, 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 stop, stop, stop. We're doing this play, guys. We're doing this play. That is so different from a game. And the Packers start with such a critical first 2 games with the Lions and the Commanders. I just don't want them started slow. Now, so that's
They can't afford to start.
They can't start to 0-2 would be a really hard way to get to where they need to be. Now, if Matt LaFleur came out and said, we are not playing the starters because I value health too much, I would say, okay, I appreciate that.
I'm confident in the work that this team has put in training camp. We are putting a lot of our efforts into getting united in these joint practices, and in a real game situation, I'm not willing to risk what the starters are going to do.
I don't think it's the right way to go.
It's better than like their football players.
Yeah, I think it's football players, and not revealing a plan is the worst answer. If he said they're not playing because of what Ben just said, I would respect that. At least it feels like he has a plan. Or you say, you know what, they are playing because we value this and that.
But he does have a plan.
Yeah, he does.
He's not telling you, so why does it bother you that much?
I don't know if he does.
No,
I feel like the team is so young that he's taking it week by week, and if they have a bad joint practice, they're going to say, okay, get out there and play a series because we can't have that be in our last showing before we take down the Lions.
I need a full attitude shift. I need Matt LaFleur to walk. It's preseason. Like, you're not going to show anything in these games anyways, but what I want the mentality to be is, yeah, our starters are going to play. We're going to go out there. We're going to kick some ass. We're going to keep it moving. Like, I want him to be able to say that because I want him to set the tone for what the personality of his football team is, and anytime that they step on the field, they're going to be the most physical football team, and it starts in the preseason. Again, the game doesn't mean anything, and I'm not asking for guys to be out there forever, but I definitely want to see the guys out there 1 or 2 series where you say offensive line.
You're going to get your wish.
Your job is to protect.
You're going to get your
Jordan.
wish. I don't think we need to get up in arms because this is, I mean,
I hope I do.
They played. Like, they've played.
Yeah, they played 3 snaps last year, and that was it.
Yeah, I get it, but
that was it. They need more than that. And for me, overall, I just
get a first down.
I just want the Green Bay Packers. To go out there. Well, they scored a touchdown that time, but I want the Green Bay Packers to go out there and Matt LaFleur say, listen, if we're worried about Jordan Love getting hurt, it falls on the offensive line to protect Jordan Love. Be the dog that we expect y'all to be.
Tim chimes in the 9-2 on the Carbless Talking text line. If you were Matt LaFleur, would you play your starters in the preseason? We need to hit the ground running week 1. Every game matters. I get that, and so I think that, is that you saying, Tim, that you want to see them play in the preseason, or you want to protect them from health and injuries because every game matters? Dave from Aaron, I would play the starters. With this young of a team, obviously anyone has potential lingering injuries or anything, I would sit and keep the starters on a pitch clock, keep it to 1 or 2 series.
I'm okay with that. Just go in with a plan, go in through a full pregame, and get a series or 2 in. I think it's invaluable. You can't replicate that. And to double down, the Packers haven't started particularly fast the last several years, even with Aaron Rodgers. Even with Aaron Rodgers, they started off a little bit slow. So it's a young team. We need them to start fast if they're going to have the season that Packer fans want them to have. And I just think the best way to replicate that is to play in the preseason.
Yeah,
now,
I just think the Packers, at this point right now, the Packers can't walk around like they've succeeded at anything. They've accomplished nothing. Right? Winning 1 playoff game is not an accomplishment. It's just something you put on a resume as saying it's a builder. They haven't accomplished
You're not
going to
win a championship by winning 1 or 2 series.
It's not even about that, but it's about setting the tone. Exactly. I'm just talking about a shift of a mentality. That's all I want, because the Green Bay Packers are clearly not the best team in the NFC or the best team in the NFL. And I just want the Green Bay Packers to have this mentality of we are the most tough team on the football field, regardless of when we step on the football field. So I just want to see a mentality shift, because what we've been doing in the past with Matt LaFleur as a coach has not worked to the extent of winning a championship. So you got to switch something up, and I think this is just a small little tinker. Don't run them out there in the first quarter, but let them guys know y'all football players, and I expect y'all to play and go out there and whoop some behind.
These are interesting conversations to have, because there's something that's in front of us that you know what you're going to get every single day, and that is Brewers! I'm going to be doing that once a segment so I can hear you. And I'm also going to let you know that you should look at your state fair ticket, because you're going to see Potawatomi offering something on the back of your state fair ticket. You're also going to want to go there this August. You have a ticket to a cash carnival at Potawatomi. Play with your rewards card and earn entries to win your share of $300,000. Prize drawings every Thursday through August 28th. Your fortune awaits at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Go to Potawatomi.com. Must be 21 years or older and a rewards member to play. I got to share these Quinn Priester stats.
Oh, let's go.
Talk about a fleece of all fleeces.
Matt Arnold, baby.
Talk about the fleece of all fleeces.
He didn't need to wait to the trade deadline.
I mean, and by the way, I kind of feel bad, but last night I kind of get joy out of watching Devin Williams blow his saves. I don't know. Does that make me a bad fan?
No, not at all.
He was great for the Brewers, but also he gave me a lot of, stressful times. He got out of the majority. He was a great pitcher, good all-star.
Do you remember your last memory of Devin
You're
Williams?
right.
Yeah,
Nope. You get what we got.
Can't forget that.
And we got more for it. More next.
This is Kyle Broston Nortman, KBN.
I legitimately understand sugar.
Is it good, Brad?
It's unbelievable. It's so good. I'm changed. Not for the better.
Come on.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. To book your next tee time, call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com. Enjoy golf. Enjoy the Bog.
Joint pain makes it hard to enjoy anything when it comes to life, let alone the small things like getting out of bed or walking down a flight of stairs. Whether it be hoping it'll just disappear or feeling like you've tried every other option, let me tell you, you haven't tried them all if you haven't tried QC Kinetics. This is Brad Nortman, and I have to tell you about my experience when I visited QC Kinetics at the Greenfield location. It was incredible to see with my own two eyes all the tools that they have to get you feeling your best and get rid of that pain for the long term. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine, and they have cellular therapies that's going to get that pain away for the long term and get you living your best life again. Your pain-free life is waiting for you on the other side of calling QC Kinetics, because there is your free, no-pressure consultation where you can be evaluated, put on a personal plan of pain relief, and be able to tell if you're a good candidate for QC Kinetics. Grab the phone now and call QC Kinetics for that free consultation. Call them today at 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474.
To help those who want to be helped but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Modernizing business technology is critical for a positive impact on efficiency and reducing operating costs. That's exactly what Tri-City National Bank found out when they called on James Imaging Systems. Listen to Bank CIO Robert Prang.
We also went through a large retooling of our print environment, changing from where we had almost 200 printers.
All the way down to just 97 printers. That's managed print services from James Imaging Systems, a 100% locally owned and managed Wisconsin business technology company.
So being able to work with a local company like James that has that flexibility with their staff and being able to deliver for us has given us the ability to make the right decisions for our organization.
Robert, would you recommend managed print services from James Imaging Systems?
Yes, in a heartbeat, I would recommend James.
Learn more at jamesimaging.com. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Ready to escape to a resort that has it all? The Island Resort and Casino is your total thrill getaway, where championship golf, a luxury spa, world-class gaming, and epic entertainment come together. Tee it up at Sweetgrass and Sage Run. Unwind at the Drift Spa. Dine, play, win, repeat. Go all in on an unforgettable getaway. Book your total experience today at islandresortandcasino.com.
Every child deserves a safe, loving, and permanent home. Help the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption find families for children who've lingered in foster care the longest. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
From the Wisconsin State Fair, it is Kyle Bruston Ortman with you, KBN Nation at 800-990-3776. That is the Carveless Talk and Text Line. List is more. You can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Guys, it's not because I'm shocked, it's just because I'm happy to share. That's now my position, as I've been saying. There's no shock. There's no, I can't believe they're doing this. It is just to continue to give props where props are due. Okay? Alex Strofe stealing the show from me already with his coffee voice.
Who ran a mile and a half during the commercial break and is breathing super loud into a microphone?
I mean, None of us moved a lick, but I do hear that.
I don't hear anything.
I think it's Kyle.
Is there a phantom?
All right. We're going to play a game. I'm going to turn down each of our microphones and see when the breathe. Kyle, breathe.
I'm breathing.
I just blew in my mic. Brad? Oh,
I think it's Brad.
Bradley.
Is it me?
Brad,
Yeah,
why are you
man.
breathing so heavy?
Are you all right?
I am in the sun here, by the way. I'm the only one that's. I'm grinding it out here. I'm getting absolutely baked right
We
here.
put the palest guy in
Can
the
I be
sun.
honest? Can I be honest? Yes. I have a legit
so
aversion toward the sun. And yesterday, it was so stinking hot. I was panicking. Remember, go on YouTube on ESPN Milwaukee. I was standing up. I was starting to drift behind Kyle. Not today, KBN Nation. I brought myself some sunscreen.
SPF
I got it right
1000.
I got some SPF 50. That's as low as I go, baby. And I did it on half my body because that's that body that I got at my right quad, my whole right arm, and the right side of my face. Not today,
I
son.
hope it goes south so you get a half tan.
I literally feel drops of sweat going down my leg.
Why didn't you just have me sit on the end? You know,
Because
my
we
skin
got a
is a little
rhythm.
bit better
No,
to
see,
the
but
sun.
this goes back to day one of Kyle Bruston-Ortman, Kyle. You know what
That's
happened
true.
when we
This
walked
is like
in?
the shoes thing yesterday.
When we walked into the studio, Kyle took the best seat in the house.
Sure did.
Brad was like offering but wanted it.
No. Kyle said, Brad, which seat do you want? And I said, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
And Kyle sat in the best seat.
I
I would have
did.
just figured that I'm the
and
rookie.
when the
he's
construction
the-
worker came to your house and said, do you want shoes on or shoes off? You said whatever
That's-
you prefer, and
whatever
you
you're
wanted
comfortable
him
with.
to have his shoes off.
You know
So
what?
you
I'm a
need to
change.
become a man.
I need a change, boys.
You're
I
too
need
soft.
a backbone, and I need to tell people what I want.
Brad, last year you dealt with the same thing with the sun, and I asked you if you wanted me to sit there, and I sat there last year.
Is that here at State Fair?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You were
I don't
getting
remember that.
cooked in, or one of the events we were at. You were getting
Yeah,
cooked
yeah.
in the sun.
That's
and
right.
I said,
I remember that.
Brad, do you want to switch up?
You took one for the team.
Listen,
But you're wearing jeans
I have
today,
I have
Kyle.
melanin in my skin, so I'm a little bit better.
That's true.
In absorbing.
Mine just gets sun-kissed
Do I
and
not?
burned.
Or is it just less?
You have. I think most of us produce melanin. Some just produce less.
There it is.
That's why your skin is the color.
Genuinely had no idea.
No, melanin is why I'm dark. I produce more melanin.
Quinn Priester's last 12 games, folks. 10-0 win-loss. Just over 69 innings pitched. 2.45 ERA.
He's been dealing.
Guys, did you know who Quinn Priester was before the year?
No, not before the year.
That's my point.
No.
Pat Murphy, Matt Arnold, Chris Hooks. Yes, I went there. Brewers pitching coach who celebrated his birthday yesterday got a gift from Quinn Priester after a solo shot to Jurickson Profar. He did his best Jacob Mizorowski impression from the standpoint of, do you remember when the Brewers gave up a solo shot to Shohei Ohtani at American Family Field? How is a youngster going to respond in a moment like that? He then doesn't give up another run, and the Brewers do what the Brewers do and win every way possible. This was a different game than they've been winning. They rolled out as many runs as possible on the Washington Nationals, and then yesterday, on 3 hits, they scored 3 runs, and the pitching staff does what they need to do. Trevor McGill, your all-star, comes in with an unbelievable low-pitch save. I love them. I love them, and I'm starting to have conversations with myself of who do I not like? That's how good they are.
There's nobody
Who do you not
like them.
like? The only thing you can pick at is maybe Joey Ortiz's inconsistency at the plate.
But look at
he's
him
great,
as a fielder.
Great defensively.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about weird names like Isaac Collins and Caleb Durbin. Those guys' numbers with runners in scoring position with 2 outs, you can get deep in it, and you're like, these guys post All-Star break and pre-All-Star break for the last month have been unbelievable. Yet we're not even mentioning the guys who have been consistent for the entire season. You name it, they're awesome. You name me a player, text me a player. I'll tell you what's great about them.
And it's amazing, too, because I think this team, for a long time, there was not maybe even local, but for sure national buy-in, right? Where you look at this team and say, they're not full of studs. They're not full of guys that are, annual all-star guys. So it must just be a hot team. But the reality is they've sustained this high level of play for a long time out of guys you wouldn't expect, like Quinn Priester and Andrew Vaughn. But the reality is, whenever you have a special season, right? Whenever you have a season where maybe you wake up World Series run, I know on our 2015 Panther team, we had multiple guys that played well above their capabilities. Like, they had a career year. Like, they couldn't replicate that year before or after, but there was something about that year that they were just on fire. I can think of one guy who was a safety, Kurt Coleman. He came in on a 1-year minimum deal. Dude was a Pro Bowler and had like 10 interceptions. Got a big deal after, never was as good after or before. But that specific year, dude was on fire. That is what special seasons are made out of, and that's why this team, it has gone beyond like, oh, you know, they're just hot, they're a young team. Well, you've got multiple guys having career-type years, and that is sustained through the end of the year. You keep it rolling. That's what special seasons are made out of. That's why there's actual World Series hope this year.
No, there's actual World Series hope. And yesterday, watching Quinn Priester pitch, but especially, the dude had like a 7-pitch inning when I was watching. I'm like,
Yeah.
This
Like,
is
who is
incredible.
this guy?
Like, exactly. I believe that was in like the 6th inning as well when he had, it's like, or 5th or 6th inning, and it's just like, dude, Matt Arnold, everything that he has done this year, starting in the offseason, has been a stroke of magic. He has not missed whatsoever, but a sign of a good team is the fact that regardless of who gets called up, regardless of whose turn it is to take the mound, regardless of whose turn it is to go up at bat, they expect to excel, they expect to be great. But seeing what Nestor Cortez said about the Brewers when he's leaving, Nestor Cortez pitched 2 games for the Brewers this year, and he said, listen, I'm sorry to Milwaukee that I didn't get a chance to give you guys more because of the injury, but he said this is a gritty group of guys, and he said this is an amazing blue-collar organization. That right there speaks volumes about what the Brewers are building, and I'm just so excited about that performance from Quinn Priester yesterday. Again, we're talking about, oh, are the Brewers, you know, are they really a contender? No, they're a contender. And then before we're talking about, well, can Quinn Priester sustain this? Quinn Priester was a first-round pick for a reason. The Quinn Priester you are seeing right now is just somebody who is tapping into his potential.
And coming
like
into
Andrew
a system where the pitchers always develop in a way where you don't maybe see it elsewhere, but
It's
when they come to
remarkable.
this place, they thrive.
Yeah, but he had the potential. That's why he was a first-round pick. And you're seeing what happens when you are able to cultivate and grow talent. These are the results that you get. The Milwaukee Brewers continue to cultivate and grow talent. And I'm telling y'all, the Brewers are going to break through and win a World Series, and it might just be this year.
What's amazing is, you know, this run that started in 2008 with CC Sabathia, and it's kicked off so many, you know, knocking on the door of the World Series like 2011 and 2018, and many playoff appearances since then. They've never had a pitching staff like this.
No,
I mean, this
dude.
is a pitching staff that is just unbelievable. Starting pitchers, relievers, Trevor McGill on the back end. I mean, it's that gives me a lot of confidence. And then when all these guys are outperforming at the plate, it's like what's left in there? Like what? You got a dude as a manager. This is the first time I have true belief.
Can you believe we
Dog
signed
as a manager.
A dog.
We signed Jose Quintana because we felt like we had a need in the starting pitching rotation. I would say Jose Quintana is our 5th best starter that we have, and he's the guy that we felt like, oh, they got Jose Quintana, they need somebody.
I don't know if he is.
Who would be?
He's the 5th best consistent starter the Brewers have. But when you're talking
From
about
like,
the rotation, right?
Logan Henderson?
Logan Henderson has been better. Chad Patrick is like,
Chad
but Jose's been
yeah.
good. But
He's been the most consistent, no doubt.
but
I'm
what-
just saying from a potential and what we've seen standpoint, this is a great problem.
But I'm saying when we signed Jose Quintana, we thought it was a signing out of need.
It was
But
patching a hole that might break again.
You would not have imagined come August, we would be talking about all these other guys in front of Jose. And when we talk about the playoffs, well, maybe Jose gets trotted out there. If you don't have a
Probably as a
mid-start,
long reliever.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody thought that.
I don't think he starts a game.
Can you translate these guys like Logan Henderson, Chad Patrick, Jose Quintana? Can you translate them to then being like where they can pull a long stretch in relief?
Absolutely.
Like
That's how playoff baseball goes. You shrink even the amount that Mizorowski goes sometimes, even from what he's doing today, right? 3 1/3, 4 innings. If he comes in for 3 and gives you 3 great, and you want to save him for a spot, like, call me crazy. Watch Jacob Mizorowski go like the 6th inning to the 8th inning into McGill, like a couple times. You know what I mean? Depending on how they want to use him. But that may or may not happen.
Match.
But that is the opportunity that they have with the guys and with the pitch counts and who you got to look after. Like, Jacob Mizorowski might not start, but he could come in the third inning, take you third inning to the seventh inning, then get you to Abner and get you to McGill. Like, there's so much you can do with this roster that gets me excited about what's ahead with focusing on what's in the present, which is another 4-game winning streak on this road trip.
Yeah, and I'll do you one better because of the fact that DL Hall and Quinn Priester were teaming up at a point. So Quinn Priester knows what it's like not to come in right away to start a game. And so thinking about that, imagine the Miz and Quinn Priester. The Miz going 3 innings, maybe 4, and then Quinn Priester coming in going another 4.
They paired DL Hall with Quinn Priester.
That's
and then saying Quinn Priester, Jacob Mizorowski, I'd be like, damn.
But you have that because now you have a guy that already has experience with coming in, not being a starter, but not being trotted out to start the game. He already has that experience now. So, again, the Brewers are building something special in that pitching staff. They're going to be able to keep the Brewers in a lot of games.
Well, Brad, we are going to sit back, relax, and maybe go to American Family Field and enjoy something special.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to enjoy a carbless because that is just what I do on a hot Wisconsin summer day like that. An ice-cold carbless in my hand is exactly what it takes to quench my thirst. It is something that I'm going to go home to the Nortman Estate and enjoy because that's what I do on a Wisconsin summer day like this. Because you could be at American Family Field cheering on the Brewers, could be on the lake, the bonfire, maybe the golf course, wherever you are. It is well accompanied and improved by an ice cold carbless in your hand. No sugar, no carbs, no gluten, 100 calories, and full of flavor, just the right carbonation. It's something you got to taste to experience. You'll never go back to the old stuff. Not only that, a flavor for every palate. That is the carbless promise, because you've got classic cocktails, you got margaritas, you got all the fruit flavors. You got to try them all because you'd be surprised at which ones you love. I love them all, so I can't pick a favorite, but margarita, man, that still is my baby, the first one I ever tried. If you want to experience and improve your summer experience, grab yourself a carbless. Less is more with carbless.
Typically, when you tune in at this time, you might hear Mark Tauscher. He's usually scheduled 2:30 on Tuesdays.
Is he still? No, he's back from vacation.
I was going to get there. He's back from vacation. He's scheduled to appear at 3:30 here on Kyle Brust and Norton. We have Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? I don't know what's going to happen. Is Brad going to read? Is Kyle going to read? Is Strofe going to read? Is a caller going to read? Are we going to have another guest again? I don't know.
I'm not
But what
reading.
I do know is, is Brad is selfish, and I'll tell you why next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
And you're disrupting my flow.
No, your flow.
Dang nabbit.
Dang nabbit, I had a good flow.
Gee golly willikers.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's Ben Brust from KBN. Join us live at IKEA Oak Creek on Friday, August 8th from 2 to 5 p.m. We're bringing the fun, and IKEA's bringing the flavor with their summer barbecue bash. From 4 to 7 p.m., IKEA family members can feast on a buffet packed with barbecue classics, and yes, there's a little Swedish twist too. All for just $5. Not an IKEA family member yet? No worries. Sign up online for free today. Get all the tasty details at Oak Creek IKEA store page on IKEA.com/US. See you there.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Step right up and gaze into my crystal ball. I see flashing lights, spinning reels, and a big win. This August, you have a ticket to a cash carnival at Potawatomi. Play with your rewards card and earn entries to win your share of $300,000 in cash and prizes. Prize drawings every Thursday through August 28th. Your fortune awaits. Only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play. From the biggest stars to the greatest moments. Behind the Bucks is Bucks history, like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
At Tony Wendorf & Associates, First Weber Real Estate Services, we do more than close deals. We serve with gratitude and faith-filled purpose. We have sold over $300 million in real estate since 2020, and we're just getting started. What sets us apart? We care. Even if we're not your agent, we'll still help. That's the kind of stewardship the community deserves. If you're buying or selling across southeastern Wisconsin, let us earn your trust. I'm Tony Wendorf, and I want to create your red carpet experience. Contact us at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
Windows, windows, windows. You hear all about everyone's windows and how theirs are the greatest. I'll tell you, our windows are the best as well. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and I'm right there with you. We've taken the most trusted brand in windows, Pella, and paired them with such an outstanding business that we will deliver results to you at your home. Siding Unlimited has won Pella's prestigious 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Contractor of the Year award. Siding Unlimited is the company to install your new windows.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
For your next night out, revel in the fusion of artistry and flavor with Sushi at St. Kate, offering guests an elevated experience where freshness and creativity converge in every bite. St. Kate the Arts Hotel introduces an exciting new sushi menu to its culinary repertoire. Indulge in the finest seafood, freshest ingredients, and expert craftsmanship for an inspired and delectable dining journey. Experience the art of sushi at St. Kate and learn more at stkatearts.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause the mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around. Action speaks louder than words, and I'm a man of great experience. I know you got
Hello, teachers. If you're listening right now, hopefully you're enjoying some summer. But we know you work hard to inspire future generations, so IKEA wants to say thank you and share some inspiration with you. From August 1st through the 17th, your local IKEA stores are offering all teachers and educators an exclusive 15% off your entire purchase during IKEA Teacher Appreciation Days. Whether you're revamping the classroom, organizing your home office, or rewarding yourself with a cozy new space to unwind at home, IKEA has your back. So teachers, stop by your local Oak Creek IKEA, fill up the cart, and show your staff ID at the register to enjoy a special thanks and 15% off. Brewers!
Oh,
that was better. That was better. That was better.
No, me and Brad, we got to get back in again.
Yeah. I miss it.
All right, I'll give you guys a chance. Just don't be bad.
Okay.
Brewers! Brewers!
Yeah, no, we can't do that
canceled.
anymore.
You peaked too much. You didn't move the mic away. Gosh darn it, Strofe. I'm back.
Gosh darn it.
Gee
oh,
whiz.
Willikers.
Golly.
Oh, gosh, what are you doing?
Doggone it.
Sheesh.
Criminy.
You fellers.
You got any
you
more?
You fellers are just so bad.
You guys got any more?
I emptied the clip.
Rats.
Brad is selfish. Well, Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman with you live from Left's Lucky Town Sports Bar and Grill at the Wisconsin State Fair.
Well, KBN Nation, I'll let you be the judge of this. I feel a little bit bad, but not too bad. So I will again be a part of Wisconsin College Game Day pregame show.
Cool.
In fact, wearing the shirt. And tune into us, to me, Jesse Nelson, Adam Mertz, and produced by Riley Yauk. 2 hours before every Wisconsin Badger game, right on these airwaves. So we are having a little show brainstorming session tonight, and we were discussing, the four of us, where should we go to do it. We figured a local establishment, have a couple of beverages perhaps, get the juices going, and really enjoy one another's company and build out the show. So all three of them live in Madison. I live in Oconomowoc. And we were floating around ideas, well, where should we meet? It's a Tuesday night, so it's not particularly convenient for anyone. And I did a thing. they were throwing out some options in Madison. They were throwing out some options around here. And I said, guys, I don't want to do this.
Oh, God.
But my wife's 35 weeks pregnant, and we got 2 little ones at home that just turned 1. And it would be really great if I could put them down to bed. And it would be really great if we didn't have to go all the way to Madison. What do you guys say?
You're selfish.
And they said, oh, sure. Now, to be fair.
Oh, so they don't have lives?
I don't think, well, Mertzi might have some kids still in the household. But they're all traveling an hour plus, and I'm traveling 4 minutes. The place we're going is 4 minutes away from the Nortman estate.
Damn.
I feel a little bit bad, but then again, I said I'd be willing to go to Johnson's Creek.
All right.
As far as I'd go.
I have one simple question, then you can be good.
What?
You know what it is.
I think I know where you're leading this.
No, what was my question?
I should treat them?
You got to pick up the check.
No. Let me see. Maybe only the specials. Maybe the only the specials.
I would have drove. If that's the case, I would have drove.
Yeah. I said I'd go to Johnson's Creek. That's pretty in between.
Listen, Brad, I'm proud of you. Because after somebody let somebody walk all in their house with shoes, now you see that he's burning.
This is me growing the backbone.
No, it's
you making everyone
finesse somebody.
It's being a selfish teammate.
No. No. I got your back because you offered them. They said, hey, where should we all meet at?
Yeah, it's inverted.
Now you have to drive from O'Connor, Milwaukee, all the way to Milwaukee. Now, most of them drive from Madison to Madison or somewhere in Dane County You have to drive out of Waukesha County all the way to Milwaukee County, back to Waukesha County, and they want you to drive to Dane County?
No, it said Johnson Creek.
Well, they said no.
You know
they
what
said
this,
no.
you
They
know
want
what
to go to
this
his
is?
house.
We're not going to his house.
They got Brad Nortman. They got offered an opportunity, and they said, no. You do
You're not
what's
picking up the
comfortable
check,
for
so
you.
I just don't care.
No,
So there you go. So they got Brad Nortman. I'm usually
tell.
the victim of this, and this time I can be on the upper hand.
That show is full of softies. That's all I know. I know it's full of softies. I don't know Adam Mertz too well, but he does a heck of a job.
He does a heck of a job.
He's a softie.
He has to be a softie.
They're all very nice guys.
Brad is the toughest guy on the
I think I am. Jesse Nelson. We all know Jesse Nelson.
Oh,
he's
don't
leading
get me
the
started.
show.
Let's just
he's
keep
leading
going.
the show. Adam Mertz.
Lord.
Adam Mertz, kindest dude ever.
Yes, very kind. Very
and
kind.
Riley Yauk also. Just a great guy.
Young and impressionable.
He'll do whatever.
Whatever.
So
you guys
kind.
are giving me an opportunity. I'll drive to Minnesota and back.
I'm the tough guy on Wisconsin College game day.
Well, congratulations, Brad. You're the toughest guy in the room for
It
once.
feels good.
Yeah.
I'm walking around with my
Looks
chest
like I'm
out
going
a
to have to
little
call
bit.
in every show to bully you guys because someone needs to be a little tougher on you.
I'm walking around with my chest out all show long, and tonight.
Does it feel good to be a bully, Brad?
In the moment, a little bit.
Oh, it feels good forever.
Oh, gosh.
But you know what I keep looking for? I want her in the flesh, but I know they have a place you can go see her. It's Gina Della from Pella. It is Gina Della, the one and only Gina Della from Pella at the Wisconsin State Fair.
I tell you what, they're here at the Expo Center, so go check them out. I was watching the Brewer game last night, and I saw Gina Della and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin on a commercial there. They are everywhere. So whether you come down here to the show, the Expo area, and check out the Pella Windows and Doors booth here at the Expo Center, or you go right to their showroom in Brookfield, you'll be amazed at everything Pella Windows and Doors has to offer to increase your home value, decrease energy costs, especially on a day like this, and give you a deal like this. 0% interest for up to 5 years. That's no interest until the 2030s. That is absolutely crazy. But you got to order by August 31st. Come on down to the State Fair and check them out. Say hello to Gina and everyone at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
All right, for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? A lot of times when we're out and about, a lot of people come up to me and say, oh, I would crush you in Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? You know what my response is?
So
Call in.
Call in. So, I'm calling out the people who think they would whoop me. If you want to whip me, whip me. Because it sounds like I haven't heard from anybody who's come on and said, yeah, I've told Ben I'd want to beat him in person. And none of them follow through because they're scared of the smoke.
Oh, I don't know if they're scared. I mean,
they're probably not.
The
But I just wanted to sound
5-21
tough.
and 4 in 2025.
800-990-3776. 800-990-ESPN is the Carbos Talk and Text line. If you are lucky number 7, caller number 7 at 800-990-3776, you will play me in Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? I don't know where I'm going to go. I haven't done one of these on a remote since Brad screwed up and got fired.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Crazy.
So, caller 7, Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 800-990-3776. We're back in 2 minutes, live from the Wisconsin State Fair.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Hey, it's Kyle Walsh. You know owning a home is one of the best investments you can make, but keeping it comfortable, energy efficient, and looking great, that takes a little extra work. But this summer, Universal Windows Direct is making it easy to finally tackle that project with an offer you can't pass up. Right now, you get to choose your offer. Pick the one that works for you. Payments as low as $99 a month or 12 months with no payments and no interest. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com.
At Cousin Subs, the bigger your smile, the better we feel. That's why our menu features something for everyone, like our Wisconsin cheese curds, golden fries, creamy shakes, and mac and cheese, all paired with your favorite sub or our subs in a bowl. And don't forget our kids' meals, now with a free cookie. Here's to a better day. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
You're back at the gym. Your new gym outfit? On point. Your new sneakers? Baller. You've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with Access Checking. It's maintenance fee free with no minimum balance requirements. So when you take your first yoga class in 10 months, your body might surprise you, but your checking account won't. You've got this with Access Checking from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle Brust and Nortman every day from 2 to 5. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Nothing quite like being at the Wisconsin State Fair. That is where KBN is here, live at Left's Lucky Town, here at the Wisconsin State Fair. I am Brad Nortman. Right to my left, Kyle Wallace. Somewhere in the deep throngs of the crowd is Ben Brust. And back at the Gruber Law Office is One Call That's All studio is Alex Strofe, the maestro of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? To the KBN Sports Desk is Alex Strofe.
So as you set up Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, Bradley, I can't help but wonder two things. Number one, how are we going to make sure Ben Brust doesn't cheat? And number two, how is he going to know when we need him back here?
So great question. We just figured that out. Ben, he has got sweat all over his body. He left his phone, his laptop here, walking away without any technology.
Wait. When is he going to come back?
So we're going to tell our great teammates here to go get Ben when he needs us, and he's hanging out by Pop's Paradise, a little smoked meats area over there at State Fair. So he looks so awkward standing there, hands on his hips. He can't hear me. Everyone's looking at him like he's a circus animal, but that is just Ben Brust being Ben Brust. So it is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? And I got the pep talk I needed right before we came on here. As we recall, last time we did this, I messed up, got fired.
Wait a minute, you're doing it?
I'm doing it.
Oh,
I'm doing it. Here we go. I got the pep talk that I needed from Strofe saying, we have Jason in Bayside. Welcome, Jayside. And Brad, don't screw this
Did you
up.
read the questions beforehand, Brad?
I did. I skimmed them.
Not skimmed. Did you read them out loud? You got to practice.
No, I didn't. I did not.
How do you fail so poorly that you get fired from your job for months? And your first chance to come back, you don't even say the questions out loud?
I'm a professional, Kyle.
Okay.
I ain't worried about it.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it. And Jason in Bayside ain't worried about it either. Let's go ahead and spin it, Strophy.
those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
It is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Here is how we play. 15 questions in 90 seconds. Get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass, and we'll come back to it if we get through the rest. If you beat Ben Brust, you're going to win a $25 gift card or an ESPN prize package. The 4XL t-shirt is a hot commodity for the prize package. Today we have Jason in Bayside, who is 1-1 against Alex Strofe, looking for that winning record against Ben Brust. Jason in Bayside, how are we feeling today? Are we feeling confident to go 2-1 against Ben Brust?
I'm feeling confident. Haven't been on trivia for a long time now, but I'm ready to go.
Okay. Well, you are overdue and you are ready for a big showing. Let's go ahead and just ready to get it rolling. Strophe in 3, 2, 1. What was the name of the first video game console to feature wireless controllers?
PlayStation.
Who is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history?
LeBron James.
Who played the character Tony Montana in Scarface?
Al Pacino.
Who is the lead singer of the band Queen?
Freddie Mercury.
In what year did the Berlin Wall fall?
1989.
Which U.S. state has the most electoral votes?
California.
Which artist, who headlined the Super Bowl halftime show, released the album Good Kid, Mad City in 2010?
Pass.
Which U.S. coin features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on its backside?
Pass.
Who wrote the novel 1984?
George Orwell.
What type of rock is formed with cooled lava?
Magma.
What does the S stand for in NASA?
Space.
Okay, I mean, he cooked pretty good. What do we have there, Strophe?
That's a 7 spot.
That's a 7.
Got through 11 questions, got 2 wrong, passed on 2, 7 spot.
Okay, that's pretty good. I think that's going to be a winning score for Ben Brust here.
That
Ben
should
Brust,
be good enough for a
he's
win.
on the hop back here.
Yeah.
On the hop.
Oh gosh, he's put so much.
Ben's been
water
doing
on
this
his
thing in the
chest.
break where he's taking rags, dipping it in an ice bucket and putting over his shoulder. His shirt is absolutely
see-through now.
drenched now. It's like a wet t-shirt
I had
competition.
no idea how drenched my shirt was.
It's ridiculous.
It is a wet T-shirt contest, and you
Luckily
are
it's
not
not
winning
white.
based on what I'm seeing.
That's a good thing. You would beat me.
That's very true.
Due to my expert in body language reading, this is no different than if I was at our studios from the outside of the glass.
Yeah.
I was far enough away, it's loud, I can't hear a thing. Kyle, doing his normal Kyle job during Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, eating,
Sure was.
not
Of course.
contributing.
Yep. Les is so good.
Kyle fist pumping because he wants the caller to do well.
Yes.
How did I do in my body language reading?
Yeah, I want him to do well. Yeah, of course.
Of course,
Why would I not?
we're always rooting for KBN Nation over the B of KBN.
Now, do you think he did well?
No idea.
Oh,
I stopped paying attention.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well,
Let's
this
keep
has
it that
been.
way. Yeah, he did that in school too.
This has been the trend of guest question askers. We had Greg Scalzo last week, who is I gotta say, big shoes to fill because your boy
can't
Brad
fill. You
is
can't
doing
fill.
it this
You
week.
can't fill.
B-Rad is back, baby.
B-Rad is back.
B-Rad is back.
My suspension is lifted. I'm feeling good, confident, and I'm now the bully of Are You Smarter
What
Than
happens
Ben?
if you screw up again?
The
Legitimate.
bully. Ain't gonna happen because I'm a pro. And I don't make new mistakes, just like Matt LaFleur or Adam Senovich,
That's
whoever
not
said.
true. You lost it because you made the same.
Okay.
You wanna make new
don't
mistakes.
make the third mistake, is what he meant to say. And here's how we're going to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? You're playing Jason in Bayside, who has a one-on-one record and one
Already.
Oh, you're
record.
doing great.
I'm doing it now so that when I read the actual questions, I'm smooth as butter. 15 questions in 90 seconds. Get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We'll come back to it if you get through the rest. If Jason in Bayside beats you, he's going to win a 4XL t-shirt. Benjamin Brust, any questions?
You know what my favorite part about this is? Greg Scalzo did this without even reading a script that you fumbled.
Yeah, but he did it for how many years?
Doesn't matter.
No, he did it for years. He's ingrained. I want to make sure. I'm a buy-the-book guy. I'm a buy-the-book kind of guy.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Here we go. So no questions for Ben Brust. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1.
The L comes.
What was the name of the first video game console to feature wireless controllers?
Nintendo.
Who is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history?
LeBron James.
Who played the character Tony Montana in Scarface?
Jimmy something.
Who is the lead singer of the band Queen?
Mercury.
In what year did the Berlin Wall fall?
1987. Ooh.
Which U.S. state has the most electoral votes?
California.
Which artist who headlined the Super Bowl halftime show released the album Good Kid, Mad City in 2010?
Beyonce.
Which U.S. coin features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on its backside?
The $1 coin.
Who wrote the novel 1984?
Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, no.
What type of rock is formed with cooled lava?
Stones.
What does the S stand for in NASA?
Space.
Which singer has the real name of Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta?
Beyonce.
Wow, that was bad.
What's the world's largest island that is not a continent?
Hawaii?
I think that Jason and Bayside got you.
Yeah,
Are we right,
Jason
Strokey?
Throwing Beyonce out there, huh?
Yeah, a lot of Beyonce.
You weren't even bad today.
I have several issues with everything that just happened from multiple
people. Of course, of course.
So let's start with Brad's pronunciation on question 12. Can you read that name to me one more time?
Stefani Joanne.
Stop already. Stefani. Have you ever met anybody named Stefani?
It looks like that's
Gwen Stefani's last name is spelled that way.
And to my defense, this is clearly an Italian name.
It is
Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani's name is literally spelled.
Where are you getting the last name? The name is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta.
That's close. And we're just talking about different emphasis of syllables.
So that's
Germanotta.
That's problem number one. By the way, it was a 4 spot for Benny, a 7 spot for Jason and Bayside, so a plenty of a win.
Stephanie.
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 Ben, two things I have issues with, 2 of your answers, including the first question, which was, excuse me for a moment. What was the name of the first video game console to feature a wireless controller? You said Nintendo. So you said the brand. That's like saying what was the first Xbox made, and you'd say Microsoft. That doesn't make any sense.
Halo.
What was the first name of the video game console that had wireless controllers?
Xbox.
No, it is a Nintendo product.
It's Nintendo Wii.
Okay.
The Wii. It's pretty groundbreaking.
That's great.
Okay.
So incorrect.
What else, Strofe? it's an airing of grievances for Alex Strofe.
Number 4, I gave it to you, but I think I'm going to take it away. Who is the lead singer of the band Queen? You said Mercury. What's his first name if you want the point?
Freddie.
All right,
There
good
it
job.
is.
Good job. All right, that's it.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Strofe airs his grievances.
Oh,
We're
actually,
all,
I have one more. Question 7 was read like this by Brad Nortman. Which artist who headlined the Super Bowl halftime show released the album Good Kid, Mad City in 2010? You both got it wrong somehow. It is written as which artist who has headlined the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, Strofe. Now we're just splitting hairs.
But if somebody was listening to you, which obviously Ben never does, and Jason likely was just a little nervous and not listening super well, that implies the answers can only be Kendrick Lamar. Because
you still have to know. You still have to know Kendrick Lamar did it.
Fine.
Can I just say, does this sound like somebody who needed to be out sick yesterday?
I mean,
the energy.
All I did was sleep.
Yeah, because you didn't sleep the day before. Yeah,
Hang on, I got about 6 things that I got to get off my chest.
Have you went to sleep?
And by the way, all the times, Kyle, that I said Brewers, Brewers. I didn't hear that coffee voice that whole 5 minutes he just talked.
He had the microphone and he was smooth as butter.
Did you not hear me say hold on for a second?
Kyle defended you yesterday, and you're spitting in his face.
I am a complete
by
idiot for
lying to us.
We lost him.
There we go.
lost
Gen
him.
Z energy.
We lost him.
Gen Z energy.
All right, let's rip through these answers. So is the first video game console with feature wireless controller. Nintendo Wii.
That's a good one.
Who is that? Who is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history? Indeed, LeBron James.
You did a good job.
Who played the character Tony Montana in Scarface? Al Pacino.
Okay.
Al Pacino. Lead singer of the band Queen is Freddie Mercury. Man, we've had this one so many times.
He was close, though.
In what year? You're tracking
He went
closer.
from the 40s to the 80s.
Yeah,
which
what
is
year
good.
did the Berlin Wall fall? 1989.
Okay. I'm going to get that one next time.
That's
You are.
good. I'm proud of you. Not as dumb as you. I like that.
Which U.S. state has the most electoral votes? California.
Cook. The boy Cook.
You were
I watched
cooking.
election night.
Strofe brought up in his grievance. Which artist who has headlined the Super Bowl halftime show released the album Good Kid, Mad City in 2010? That's Kendrick Lamar. Which U.S. coin features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on its backside? The dime.
Never would have got that.
This is another one we've gotten before.
Well, I would have got it because there's only an amount of coins. But
who
you know what I mean.
wrote the novel 1984? You said Jimmy something, right?
No, that was for the.
Do you want to try again at that?
Can you give me the initials?
G.O.
That didn't help.
George. No, you don't know.
No,
you don't know.
George Orwell.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, no.
George Orwell.
No, we wouldn't.
That
we
one,
wouldn't
that going is going
as
right
Greg
to the.
Scalzo said, you could have locked me in a jail cell and you got to get out, or the rest of your life. I never would have got George Orwell.
What type of rock is formed with cooled lava? That's igneous, not stones. What does the S stand for in NASA space? Very good. Which singer with the real name Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanata? That's Lady Gaga. That's Lady Gaga.
That makes sense.
Stefani.
Stroke, how are we supposed to know that?
Then finally, what is the world's largest island that's not a continent? That is Greenland, not Hawaii. Greenland.
Good job to our caller.
Yeah, good job to our caller.
That is Are You Smarter Than Ben
Jason
Bruss?
and Bayside.
Jason and Bayside with the win.
He's now 2-1 against you, 2-0. What is this?
He's 2-1.
2-1 against you. Look at that.
Good job, sir. Hey, how'd I do? It's the first time back for suspension. I feel good.
It was
I feel good.
No, you asked, and now you're talking.
I feel like I didn't play in the preseason game, and I feel like I'm fresh for week one.
No,
Brad,
played
that
one
wasn't bad.
series.
Yeah,
it was
thanks,
it was
Kyle.
Brad
3
wasn't
and out.
bad. And he won. You
And I
had
won.
you had to beat Brad all 20-25.
Yeah.
That was like the Packers. One series, 3 and out.
They scored a touchdown in that one series last year, didn't they? Dontavian Wicks.
It was one
Brad
play,
Norton,
I believe.
Same guy.
It was 3 plays, I thought.
Oh, you're right. It was Jacobs, and then a pass to Dontavian Wicks, so we never saw them again.
Yeah.
Yep. Until they got beat by the Eagles.
Yeah.
What a journey.
Is everything okay over there? Ben looks flustered.
I'm working on it.
You know, Ben can't multitask when things are about to go wrong. He just took an L. The battery for the computer is about to die, and now he's freaking out. He was trying to get the attention of our great event staff, but he couldn't.
I clapped as loud as I could.
So that's why he started clapping loud. Congratulations! Like a
Meanwhile,
monkey.
they're deep in their phones like a Gen Z would be. Gen Zs need to get out to Road America and experience the outside, because the outside is where you can go explore, go play some volleyball. You can take a golf cart around the track. You can try good food. You can do all this at Road America, America's National Park of Speed, conveniently located between Green Bay, Milwaukee, and Madison at Elkhart Lake. Come see a race at Road America. Kids 16 and under are free with this with the paying $1 at the gate. Yes, Kyle.
Road America was popping last weekend.
Oh, dude, IMSA was crazy.
It was all over my social media. Everybody I knew was at Road America last week, taking in the beautiful weather and the great racing.
And if you want to see what is next, it is August 15th through the 17th, the GT World Challenge. As Kyle said, smart people, go to roadamerica.com and get your tickets today. More next. Then we get to Mark Tauscher on Kyle Brust Nortman live from Lefts at the State Fair.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Hey, Gabe, also, did you call us idiots?
Yeah, it's exactly what I called you. Yes.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We're currently dealing with typical backups, starting on I-41 south from Good Hope Road all the way to Capitol Drive. 41 north starts from Watertown Plank Road all the way up towards Hampton Avenue. If you're heading south on I-43, backups begin once you pass Brown Deer Road all the way to West Bender Road. For those heading west on I-94, backups begin from 16th Street through the Stadium Interchange and clear up at Mitchell Boulevard. And on 94 south, backups begin from Beecher Street to the Connecticut River. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco. Tonight will be mainly clear with some lingering smoke and a low of 66 degrees. Wednesday will be mostly sunny, warm, and humid with smoke still in the area with a high of 82 degrees. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Sean Brinda on 94.5 ESPN.
All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Wow, a bomb by Yelich. Join the crew for an electric matchup when the Brewers host the Mets August 8th through the 10th. The weekend starts with a celebration at Cerveceros Night on Friday the 8th, featuring makers markets, music, and more. Then don't miss an all-new Christian Yelich bobblehead giveaway on Saturday the 9th, courtesy of American Family Insurance. Close out the series with Sunday matinee baseball and a limited edition Jacob Mizorowski t-shirt giveaway. Grab your tickets at Brewers.com.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
College students, are you looking to make your campus living more comfortable, functional, and fashionable this year? Let IKEA help. From innovative storage solutions and furniture to maximize your space, to fashionable bedding and accessories to make it uniquely yours, IKEA is helping make college living truly inspired by you. And now, qualified college students can save even more with 15% off their IKEA purchase when they sign up for IKEA Family for free. Visit IKEA Oak Creek, IKEA Schaumburg, or check out the Ready for College section on IKEA.com/US to learn more.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Live from the Wisconsin State Fair, it is Kyle Brust and Nortman with you, KBN Nation, at 800-990-3776. This is more with Carbless. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. You got the whole crew together. Strophe is about 100% running the show after he was allegedly 1% of living yesterday. Quick turnaround by my guy.
Hold on. I would say I'm at about 80%. And I was probably at a good 35 yesterday, maybe at
That's
best.
crazy.
Wow, 35.
I was in the dumps yesterday. It was no fun, but I was not at 1. That implies
I did call him
dead.
after the show, and he did sound bad.
How much were you outside over the weekend?
I know.
Enough to the point where I can blame the Canadian wildfires for the state of my asthmatic self.
Okay.
Sounds good, Strofe. Whatever you need to tell yourself to sleep at night. All right. Now, the news that we talked with Jason Wilde yesterday about that wasn't news at the time that we saw Bill Huber and others that follow the Packers report is that Nate Hobbs had a small procedure on his knee. Now, this is food for thought, folks, because I know that everyone's going to be like, well, Jair got paid all this money and I wanted to move on from him. I get it. And he himself is a little banged up himself with a little swollen knee right now for the Baltimore Ravens. But this is the guy that the Packers signed, Nate Hobbs. 2021, 16 games playing, 9 games started. That was his rookie season, so obviously you're not going to start every game trying to find your way. 11 games, 11 starts. I think we're missing some games there. 13 games, 11 starts. 11 games, 7 starts. Those are his 4 years before he signs his deal to come to the Green Bay Packers, making probably 4x of what Jair Alexander, 2.5 to 3x probably. But on the average annual, a lot more than Jair Alexander is. So the weird thing is, it's razor thin at the cornerback position. We're playing the Bo Melton merry-go-round of you can do this, you can do special teams, you're a wide receiver, you're a cornerback. Like, as much as we talk about the offensive line and how Jordan Morgan is the sixth man, I'd rather my sixth man be someone who is a first-round draft pick than not knowing what the depth is at cornerback when I'm seeing Corey Ballantyne and the law firm might be coming back for the Packers.
Ballantyne law firm.
But it's just another injury, and it's the same position, and it's not a very deep spot.
Well, it's one of the reasons why when Jason Wilde came on, when this whole thing about Jair getting released, he said, I'm good with the top 3 guys, but after that, I'm a little concerned. They're an injury away from looking really lean, and that was one of the reasons why Bo Melton made the switch from wide receiver to cornerback. And listen, this whole time, I was in the camp, try to find a way, an agreeable way, to bring Jair back. You might not be able to rely on him, but we are being reminded that this doesn't just happen in a vacuum. Football is a violent game, and you're likely going to have guys down. And if you don't feel good about your depth, and you had 4, let's be honest, you had 4 guys that were more than capable. You had, at one point, you had Jair, Nate Hobbs, you had Nixon, and you had Valentine.
Yeah.
All 4 guys could be a trio of starters in some capacity. Now Hobbs is down, and you're in a position where you're really lean. Anybody goes down, they're in a tough spot against really good skill positions. So if you don't trust Jair to stay on the field.
That's the big part that I think you need to reiterate is this schedule isn't last year's schedule. These offenses they are playing are elite, and the skill position players are elite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just disappointing for me because, again, I'm not going to overreact. It sounds like he'll be back in 4 weeks, which will put him back in time to be able to play week 1 for sure, week 2. But my disappointment is the fact that we moved on from a guy in Jair Alexander, right? The guy that we knew he wasn't always healthy, but you knew the talent that he had. To get another guy who was injury prone, who already within the first 2 weeks of practice has to have knee surgery. So my disappointment is the fact that we decided to trade one injury-prone guy who was a stud for another injury-prone guy that's just, an above-average corner in NFL still trying to find his way. This, for me, is disappointing because it puts the Green Bay Packers at risk to not have a very good
You use the word above average very kindly.
I would say he's above average. You don't think he's above? I think Nate Hobbs is definitely above average corner, and I still have high hopes for him. But
he better be because they're paying him above average.
But it's not good knowing that he's going to come into the season with a knee injury, and guess what? Just because you get your knee cleaned up, it doesn't mean after 4 weeks that nagging pain may go away. This may end up lingering with him for the remainder of the season. He may need to get his knee drained just like Jair needed to get his knee drained. So, again, it's just disappointing of the Green Bay Packers losing Jair and replacing him with somebody who's just as injury-plagued as he is.
Well, and he plays, Nate Hobbs is, he plays a very physical brand of football, which I love. This defense needs a little bit more of that. I can't wait to see that on the field on Sundays, but that also lends itself to the thinking that maybe that's the reason why he had missed a couple games throughout his career. Again, if you're able to keep Jair for $4 to $6 million like the Ravens had, maybe it would be good to have that level of depth if and when, and now we're experiencing the when of when injuries happen.
Now, we are prognosticating a little bit too far ahead because the timing of the injury does bode. Shut up, Strofe. Does bode well for the Green Bay Packers. He's not missing any games, so to speak, right now, but you don't know what it. We've seen this song and dance before.
It's a knee.
He's going to be questionable week 1. You watch.
Knees do not magically just heal.
What's his status? Limited.
No, I'm telling you.
Is he going to play? We don't know.
This is going to be a nagging knee injury, at least for the first quarter of the season.
Well, I do want to get to Mark Tauscher because it's been way too long. So, the Packer Hall of Famer is back. And we got some hard hitters for Old T. It's been way too long. Strofe.
Yes?
Brewers!
Brewers!
Okay, you see, he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, it's
purposeful.
purposeful strain.
Now you're messing
I have to
with
get loud,
our thing.
and when I get loud, I don't have a voice.
You just got loud now.
Yeah, it sounded way better like that. Come on, give me a real one. Okay. Mark Tauscher next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Homer, Homer, Homer. This might be the dumbest thing that he has to have said in his career.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
All right, traffic's looking pretty good right now. We still have those typical backups from I-41 South to Good Hope Road all the way to Capitol Drive. 41 North starts from Watertown Plank Road all the way up towards Hampton Avenue. If you're heading south, I-43 backups begin once you pass Brown Deer Road all the way to West Bender Road. For those heading west on I-94, backups begin from 16th Street through the same interchange and clears up at Mitchell Boulevard. 94 South backups begin on Beecher Street to the Kinnickinnick River. This traffic report is brought to you by Dickenstrauff Heating and Cooling, now hiring HVAC installers and service technicians. Join a winning positive team culture that sets them apart. Apply today at dickenstrauff.com. Taking a look at your weather, tonight's going to be mainly clear, lingering smoke with a low of 66 degrees, and Wednesday's going to be mostly sunny, warm and humid with a high of 82 degrees. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Sean Brinda on 94.5 ESPN.
It's Debbie Lazaga for Comfort Awnings. This summer, I'm getting relief from the hot sun whenever I need it with my motorized retractable awning from Comfort Awnings. Sensors are also available that detect strong winds and rain to extend or retract your awning. They even protect against UV radiation so you can safely enjoy the outdoors all summer long. Family owned and located in Burlington, Comfort Awnings expertly installs custom awnings that fit your home and style. Right now, you can receive $200 off all awnings and screens. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our friends at Road America, America's National Park of Speed, located conveniently between Green Bay and Milwaukee in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Come see a race at the legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road circuit that has hosted some of the best racers since 1955. Camp on site all weekend, free admission for kids 16 and under with a paying adult at the gate. GT World Challenge America is up next August 15th through the 17th. Get your tickets today at roadamerica.com.
Siding Unlimited is your local family-owned and operated resource for remodeling your home. We specialize in replacing windows, siding, roofing, doors, and decks. I say specialize because that is who we send to your home. Our team is built around the experts in all fields. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited. Looking for new windows, siding, roofing, and doors? Visit the 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Window Contractor of the Year winner at sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Waukesha.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night, so for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Joint pain makes it hard to enjoy anything when it comes to life, let alone the small things like getting out of bed or walking down a flight of stairs. Whether it be hoping it'll just disappear or feeling like you've tried every other option, let me tell you, you haven't tried them all if you haven't tried QC Kinetics. This is Brad Nortman, and I have to tell you about my experience when I visited QC Kinetics at the Greenfield location. It was incredible to see with my own two eyes all the tools that they have to get you feeling your best and get rid of that pain for the long term. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine, and they have cellular therapies that's going to get that pain away for the long term and get you living your best life again. Your pain-free life is waiting for you on the other side of calling QC Kinetics, because there is your free, no-pressure consultation where you can be evaluated, put on a personal plan of pain relief, and be able to tell if you're a good candidate for QC Kinetics. Grab the phone now and call QC Kinetics for that free consultation. Call them today at 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm not going to sit here and panic about it.
Green and Gold Hall of Famer.
It's not apples to apples. For you, it is.
Solving the world's problems one day at a time.
Everybody doesn't grow and evolve at the same time.
It's Mark Tauscher.
Did you guys hang up on me, or am I hanging up on you?
On Kyle Bruston Nortman.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in.
Live from the Wisconsin State Fair at Left's Luckytown Sports Bar and Grill, devouring food is Kyle Bruston Nortman. Joining us now is the Packer Hall of Famer, Mark Tauscher. Old T, good talking to you. How are you?
I'm doing great, Benny. How are you? Missed you guys.
Yeah, we missed you too. And, you know, were you able to enjoy any Brewers wherever you were? Because this is just so much damn fun.
I mentioned this yesterday. It's not easy to get a Brewers game when you're out of state and you're out of the market. But the first game, and I cannot remember, I think it was, I'm trying to think who we were playing. But maybe it was, who did we play? I'm not going to ask you again. But, yes, I tried to get and watch or listen, at least find out what happened throughout the stretch of this Brewers run. And I couldn't agree more. I think, for whatever reason, I just have been more engaged earlier in this season than I ever have been. And I think part of it is the guys on this team and how they are gritty and tough, and the fact that you feel like if Miz can get healthy and be one of the three guys with Peralta and Woody, all of a sudden you start thinking maybe this team can do it. I think all of that factors in, and everybody's got to love Murph. So yeah, I tried to watch and or listen to as much as I could while we were out in Colorado.
Now shifting gears to the Green Bay Packers, who are all ready to a game week of sorts with the preseason game coming Saturday night against the New York Jets. What camp are you in? If you're Matt LaFleur, are you playing your starters at any point throughout the preseason, or are you telling them, take it off, we want to focus on staying healthy for week one against the Lions?
Yeah, I kind of went back and forth on this over the years, and I always think the only way you get better at playing football is by playing football. But at this point, when you're playing 17 weeks and that's the expectation, I think I am very limited with whatever I'm doing with Jordan Love and my preferred starters. But I do think, the starters that maybe aren't locked into their spot, I do want to see more play, especially in the first and second, or especially in the second and third week. Because, in the old days, we would sit out most of the fourth preseason game. You have to remember, there is a full week and some change now left before you end up playing that first regular season game. I think I'm going to err on the side of, let's play these guys a little bit more than maybe you want to, but don't get crazy and try and, act like it's a regular season game, because it's not.
Tausch, are you concerned at all about Jordan Morgan? He had a poor performance in the game on Saturday, to practice on Saturday. And then on top of that, it doesn't seem like as a first-round pick, he's emerging as a guy that looks like a solidified starter over either Sean Ryan or Rasheed Walker. Are you getting concerned that Jordan Morgan hasn't emerged yet?
I think he's got a great opportunity here to show that he can play left tackle. He is the one that came out and said he wants to be the left tackle when he gets drafted. They drafted him in the first round. I don't think there should be like some high-level, like, freak-out concern. But should you be wondering, like, why is he not improving and getting a lot better? I think that is a fair question to ask. And it's not Panic City. I think you're looking at it and saying, let's see how he does if she can't play on Saturday. He's going to get a lot of work. Let's see how he does in a real live-action game. And if there's a lot of struggles in that, and you're playing against 2s and 3s, that's when the real alarm bells come on, because he has not played meaningful snaps at left tackle in 2 years. You remember, he was playing guard all last season. So I'm not overly concerned, but I do think it's fair to start, at least putting some antennas up and saying, where is he, and is he developing on the pace that we are looking for from a former first-round pick?
Talking with Mark Tauscher, Packer Hall of Famer, Mr. Wisconsin himself, on Kyle Brust-Nortman live from the Wisconsin State Fair. Tauschi, if all things were equal, and you were a baseball player and or a football player, and you had the opportunity to play for Matt LaFleur or Pat Murphy, who would you choose to play for?
I'm more of a Murphy guy. I mean, it's just for me personally, I like the way kind of he handles himself. He's not as pretty. He's more rough. There's not. I think I'm just going to answer Pat Murphy for all the reasons you think.
He's not just a pretty face?
No. Something like that, yeah. Exactly. What would you do, Benny? You're kind of a pretty... I would think you're going to be LaFleur, right?
Murph Dog. Murph Dog has that Bo Ryan in him. You know what I mean?
Don't you feel like you're more tailored? You're a little more sensitive. Don't you... Kyle... Nordy, don't you feel like Russ?
No. You don't get to ask them if you're asking me, and you don't like my answer.
You always hey, Benny, you always ask me at the end, you got anything for me, Tausch? I got stuff.
So you're doing it now? You're doing it now?
Yeah.
Hey, I actually think that Ben Brust, Matt LaFleur wouldn't work for Ben Brust because he would try to walk all over Matt LaFleur. Ben likes to take advantage of situations. A guy like Pat Murphy ain't dealing with his BS.
But
that's actually but really good.
LaFleur may let him, and Murphy won't. Benny doesn't like to get pushed back.
See, that's the thing. I think Benny wants the preferential treatment that I think Matt LaFleur would eventually cater to him.
No, I want the preferential treatment from Pat Murphy once I earn it.
Yeah.
He's not giving anyone preferential treatment. He's saying, get out of town.
Baloney.
No, Ben's a sick person. He likes when people do something. Yeah, hit me harder. Yeah. Be mean to me. Be nasty. He's a weirdo.
Okay, well, the way you said that made it seem way different than what I was going for.
I didn't mince my words. A little kink.
Okay. All right. Tausch, anything else for us? I mean, damn. I can't believe you have me as the LaFleur guy. I mean, Bo told me I was the worst defensive player, my first practice ever, that he's ever seen come through any of his programs, D3 or D1. And that is what I respond to. Not, you're bad at defense. It's all right. We're going to work hard, and you're going to get better at it. No, I can take advantage of that. Like, I could just be good on offense, and he'd let me slip on defense. That's what Matt LaFleur would do. I want Pat Murphy to hold me accountable on everything I do, every detail. Joey Ortiz hits a grand slam. Guess what? You didn't have great plate discipline. Even if you had a grand slam, you're sitting out the next game. That's the type of coaching I like, and that's what I would want. Whether anyone believes me or not, I said my piece.
Yeah, I don't believe you. So.
Nah, that's all right. I don't believe you. I you know what? Go back on vacation.
Wait a minute, Tausch. Before you do, I do want to know, should we be... Wait a minute, Tausch. Wait. Nate Hobbs.
Oh, okay.
Who would you rather have at this point, Nate Hobbs or Jair Alexander?
Ooh. I mean, they're both healthy, or they're both in their current state?
They're both who they are, as an injury-prone individual who don't play full season.
Hobbs. I'm going to go Hobbs because I think Jair, it's to the point, he's missed so much time over 2-3 years that I think it's going to be tougher and tougher to be able to count on him. Where Hobbs, I know he missed some games last year with the Raiders. I sense that you at least get the idea that I know the knee injury, and that's probably, Jair's dealing with it. Jair's is more, I guess, chronic than maybe what Hobbs has been. So I'm going to lean towards Hobbs.
I got to give Tausch some props.
Yeah?
Because he knew exactly what he was doing when he said I'm a LaFleur guy.
Yeah, he did.
He got me into, full-blown psychopath. I want Joey Ortiz. Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah.
So props to you, Tausch. You pushed the right button today, buddy.
You're welcome, Ben. I always try to. Some days it's better than others.
No, this was a good day, old T.
All right, boys. Take care. Be good.
That's Mark
Good stuff,
Tauscher,
Tausch.
Packer Hall of Famer.
Does he say take care, be good too?
No, I think he just did it as a little like
Joke,
I'm back from vacation.
I'm glad he missed 2 weeks in a row, didn't he?
I couldn't tell you. It's been so long.
Man, welcome back, Tausch.
Strofe, make sure I don't do anything wrong here because, Kyle, nothing's changed.
You always do.
Just tell him, come on, because fantasy football is right around the corner.
And we want you a part of our fantasy football draft. So, Strofe.
So far, so good.
This is confusing. Do I just get a caller and then they're in the league, or are they entered for a drawing to be in the league?
No, they get in the league.
I think they're just in the league.
Okay, because that's not what this says. So let's just go with caller number 12, because it's usually a 12-team league.
Yeah.
Kyle Bruston-Ortman's Fantasy League. Ryan from Aguanago yesterday is locked in. Do you want to be locked in? We're talking at Potawatomi Sportsbook for the drafting of this event in person. Kyle Bruston-Ortman's going to go head-to-head with you. And you, if we had pride, we maybe could do a side bet after, run that by ESPN.contest.com. But we're going to have fun. Good food, good prizes, VIP experience for all fans 21 up. Caller 12 is going to win the spot. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line will be at Potawatomi Sportsbook, and that date is very important. August 20th, Wednesday, August 20th at Potawatomi Sportsbook. Working that out with the future missus right now. She took off, so she needs my services. I'll be with her. If she doesn't, I'll be at the draft. 800-990-3776. More next. It's Kyle Bruston-Ortman.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston-Ortman, KBN.
Call me daddy.
That just sounds.
It's just, yeah.
Like.
Call me daddy.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
So this is going to be, I think, a total win-win. Zach Tom gets the biggest signing bonus. He's going to average $22 million a year. He's locked up for 5 years now.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
But Green Bay showed yesterday why they are a self-sustaining operation and a world-class organization, because they know what the hell they're doing.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic.
Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds, flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water.
Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular.
The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature.
Will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman.
Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist,
the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's.
We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Get ready to say goodbye to those bland seltzers at the ballpark. Carbless is proudly Wisconsin-born, crafted by real people. A husband and wife team who wanted better cocktails in a can. They're locally made and blissfully better. Carbless offers a bold, true cocktail flavor that's made for baseball fans. Available in fan-favorite flavors like lemon lime, black raspberry, cranberry, and mango, bringing the craft cocktail bar to your seat. Refreshment that matches the energy of American Family Field is Carbless. Full of flavor, no sugar, and no carbs. Just game day bliss.
We've all had those moments walking through the Expo Center at the Wisconsin State Fair and thought, ooh, that would be nice to have. Hey, this is Jen Latta from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy telling you that my purchase of an infrared sauna from Good Health Saunas is one of the best things I've ever bought, and it came at the State Fair. I can feel the extra energy and flexibility that I've gained from using my sauna, plus my skin and hair look better than ever. And with the amount that I travel, its detoxification benefits are totally worth it. Visit Good Health Saunas at the Wisconsin State Fair. Full product details are available at goodhealthsaunas.com.
At Cousin Subs, the bigger your smile, the better we feel. That's why our menu features something for everyone, like our Wisconsin cheese curds, golden fries, creamy shakes, and mac and cheese, all paired with your favorite sub, or our subs in a bowl. And don't forget our kids' meals, now with a free cookie.
Here's to a better day. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
At Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber Real Estate Services, we believe in the human side of real estate. For us, it's faith, family, and friends in that order. We live that every single day. We move fast, negotiate with confidence, and communicate clearly so our clients win. We operate from a place of gratitude, having donated nearly $200,000 back to our community since 2020. You deserve a team that delivers a luxury experience no matter the price point. Tony Wendorf & Associates, trusted knowledge, superior service. Contact us today at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
From the Wisconsin State Fair, it's Kyle Bruston Nortman with you across ESPN Wisconsin. Wrapping up the ESPN Wisconsin portion before the 414 hour at 4. We're going to hear some audio from our friends at Jim, Matt, and Molly coming up next on ESPN Madison because David Kaplan has done it again.
Oh, here we go.
Cap makes Homer seem like Homer hates Wisconsin sports.
Oh, wow.
That's how much he is all Bears. I mean, he told us that Caleb Williams was going to have a statue behind Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Second only to Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan actually had a really good rookie season.
Yeah, he did.
Well, let's hear from David Kaplan, host of Cap and J Hood on ESPN 1000 in Chicago from 7 to 10, joining Jim, Matt, and Molly about some upcoming football predictions.
I know everybody up in Green Bay and up in Wisconsin, and I live in Oshkosh part of the summer. I have a home there. Yeah. All I hear about is how great the Packers are going to be. Let me just remind you that if you don't, with a fingertip, block the field goal to beat the Bears in Chicago, you go 0-6 in the division. 0-6, not win a game. And then we rolled in and beat your ass in Lambeau the end of the season. So I think the Packers are headed for a dead last finish in the division.
This dude is delusional. You got to put him in a minute. We'll hire anybody. I know people make jokes about, they'll hire anybody, hire Kyle. Yeah, we will. We will. Because somehow David Kaplan has a job spewing this nonsense and ludicrous type
Well,
stuff.
to be fair, we did buy ESPN 1000, and he happened to be a tag-along.
Yeah, we acquired him. They have some weird, crazy folks working in sports, and he is one of them. To sit here and talk about a football team in the Chicago Bears that was so bad last season.
They lost 10 games in a row.
And talk about a fingertip, bro. Like what? Okay, we go 0-6 in division. Guess what? We still would have been better than y'all. That is pathetic. So I'm just sick of hearing. I'm gonna call him dumb, but he is a teammate. I'm sick of hearing mentally.
No, just stop.
Okay.
We're going to hear from him again. No, we're going to hear from him again.
Oh, wow.
We're going to go back in time. Let's go back in time about a year ago. David Kaplan joined Jim, Matt, and Molly. And guess what he did? Listen for yourself.
Yeah, I have the Packers at 9-8. I have the Bears at minimum 10-7.
Love it.
You guys better be careful because if J.J. McCarthy's any good with all the talent they got there, you might be fourth in the division.
What an embarrassing prediction. It's sad.
Play
really.
every laugh track possible on the hotkeys. Hang on, that last one's so good. The last clip from Cap from a year ago. Hearing both of those and then hearing last year, you guys might finish fourth.
Yeah, I have the Packers at 9-8. I have the Bears at minimum 10-7.
Minimum.
Love it. You guys better be careful, because if J.J. McCarthy's any good with all the talent they got there, you might be fourth in the division.
You make predictions with both states that are wrong over and over again. He's like a dang weather forecaster. He keeps his job, but he doesn't get it right. He literally made the exact same prediction of the Packers being fourth place. Get a new shtick.
I've never heard so much pride in being wrong and carrying the banner for such a trash team. It really is remarkable. Again, this is what makes Bears fans so infuriating, because any other sports franchise, they would at least admit how dilapidated and pathetic they are.
Like the Browns fans.
And not take it out on other franchises. But the Bears fans just cannot keep themselves down with that.
I'm just curious, what
Can't help themselves.
about last season gave them hope for this season?
Ben Johnson.
Who?
Just Ben Johnson.
Okay, coach. Ben Johnson gave a team that won 5 games last year, 6 games last year, hope. Hope. That's just, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Good morning, Strofe.
Good morning.
That was our guy Ben Johnson to his presser.
I'll find it. Here it is.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good morning.
that guy's gonna lead him.
Yeah, that's the culture setter that they've been
morning.
waiting for.
You know, I guess I just can't relate to delusion, because again, I'm not a delusional fan. I am a fan.
Whoa!
I'm a fanatic.
Whoa!
To Kyle's defense, in the lows, he experiences the lows. Not unlike the Bears fans, who just are always just like coming out for everyone else's head, unable to look inward.
Oh, no, a Bears fan's on the Carlos talking text line.
I'm sorry.
A realistic
sorry,
one or a
Bears.
delusional one?
What was the scoreboard of last game of the season last year? That's all.
It was Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles in the wild card round of the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. Was the last game of the year. Played for
Give
the
yourself
Packers.
a badum chink, Strofe. Give yourself one. Yes!
No, it is true. He's very true with that. That's my problem with Bears fans, man. That's why with Cubs fans, right now they're panicking. I don't hear them saying, the Brewers are, right now they're panicking. Bears fans are sitting here just trying to take laps talking about how they're going to be third place in the division. Who takes pride in that? The Packers were third place last year, though we won 11 games, and we're not taking pride in that. Meanwhile, Bears fans are taking pride in being in third place. That is a joke.
You know what they say, the common phrase, hurt people hurt people. And they're just hurt. These Bears fans are just hurt. They're trying to
They're hurting themselves, though.
But they're trying to make Packer fans hurt. That's what
But
they're
it
trying
doesn't
to do.
work.
No,
I know
it makes me confused. It really is. I'm concerned. I thought the lead water in Milwaukee was bad, but obviously lead is all across the state of Illinois, because all of them folks got something wrong with them.
And you hear
Look
how,
at Ben.
did you hear
Look
how,
at him.
And
Whoa. Why did I take a shot?
Because you're from Illinois. Something wrong with him.
The other funny thing, Cap so proudly said, I live in Wisconsin part of the year. So proudly.
Hey, he's supposed to jump in Lake Michigan or Lake Okachi or something.
As you can
Winnebago.
see, he's not very good with follow-through.
Follow through or even being honest. He can't believe this nonsense.
No, he can't.
He can't be that crazy of an individual to believe this nonsense.
Oh, Ryan and Madison, you guys have fun. He's leaving us.
Have fun what?
He's leaving us.
Oh, where's he going?
I don't know. Jim, Matt, and Molly, you can get along with Jim next on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
KBN's the show that
We'll be back in 2 minutes live from the State Fair.
Traffic is starting to get a little more congested.